if you want to.
Number. Whoa.
You can add all of them if you want to.
Okay. Just dump all of it. There you go.
Maddie, what are you cooking?
I'm cooking egg on the way.
Are you hungry, baby?
Yes. What? Brown egg.
Brown eggs are your favorite?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's your shirt say?
Nothing. That's a weird shaped egg. It's an oval, and then at the top it bends this way.
It says, Dad taught me everything I know.
And then.
Mika and Maddie wanted to make breakfast, so she is cooking up a pound of breakfast sausage, about a half of a bag of spinach, and about a quarter of a bag of some hash brown potatoes from the freezer. And the other day I bought a dozen brown eggs from one of my neighbors, and so she's just going to scramble those up, mix it all together, and make up some breakfast burrito filling, and then I'll make everybody's burritos for them. Meanwhile, everybody's watching a movie in the living room, and they are hanging out in the box from my new vacuum that finally came. I ordered it a couple weeks ago, but it took a while with everything that's going on for it to get delivered. I used to have a Shark vacuum before, and when it broke, James got me a Bissell, and it does not work near as good on chow hair and kid mess and dirt, and it's just slowly dying, and so it is going to be a backup vacuum, and I'm going to start using this one instead. I got it on Amazon refurbished, and I'll link it in the description box. It was really reasonable compared to what they cost for them at full price.
I'm not doing it yet.
Maddie, you're doing so good.
Is it done? Not yet. Not yet. I think it's done and it's ready to go in the pan.
You ready to cook? Oh, baby.
Put that.
Put that in the sink.
Put that in the sink. Right here?
Go for it.
Dump it right in the middle.
That's all of it, baby.
What is it?
Scrambled eggs.
In the sink.
Okay, so I'm going to roll up everybody's burritos with just some of Mika's filling and some cheese. And while I'm doing that, she's opening one of our packages that came today with the vacuum. It was supposed to come in a couple days from now. Maddie's new bed was supposed to come today, and it didn't come with the vacuum, so I'm not sure if it'll be here later or not. But her bed set's not supposed to come until next Friday, and it already came. She will not stay in her bed at all, and she is either up in my bed or CJ's bed or Mika's bed and keeps saying she's not a baby. So we got her a toddler bed ordered, and I picked out this bed set for her because I love this frog, and she kept saying she needed a bed set for a queen. Okay, normally I order my detergent from Sam's Club, but this time I didn't. This chorizo seasoning I ordered actually came in the same box as Maddie's bed set. I'm going to make a bunch of chorizo very soon and put it in the freezer. I prefer fresh because my dad's a butcher. I grew up in a meat plant, and it just tastes better to me. So I'm going to be making that very soon. But anyway, back to the detergent. Like I said, I usually buy it at Sam's Club, and what I usually do is use my rewards points and use that to buy my detergent. But I saw this on Amazon. It has really good reviews. It's a 5-gallon bucket of basically generic Tide, and it comes with this pump that you just attach to the top, and it makes 640 loads. And you just do one pump into your wash machine for each load. I put it up on my dryer, turned it so that the pump is facing my wash machine, and I'm just pumping it in with the clothes. And I've already tried it, and it is working really, really good. It probably is equivalent to Tide. And then Mika's new rheumatologist suggested that we get her some arnica gel and use that on the areas where she is having problems with the connective tissue of her joints. And so I ordered that while we were up there, and it got delivered today, as well as a new tripod since we broke ours here, I don't know, a few months back, and I have not had a tripod. And I also got more bags for my vacuum sealer that I also ordered because apparently we did not manage to get my vacuum sealer here when we moved here. I've turned the whole shed and house upside down, but I needed it because I'm making all that chorizo. I need to seal it up and put it in the freezer and all that jazz. Anyways, it's only been like 30 minutes since they had burritos, but everybody is starving again. So they are going to have some crackers, cheese, pepperoni, peanut butter, and chocolate chips, except for Penny, who can't have the peanut butter ones. And then I just opened up a can of pineapple rings and gave them all one. And I told them once everybody gets one, then they can all just eat whatever's left. But I didn't know how many was going to be in the can to divide them up. So that's just going to be a quick snack today. I wanted to work in the garden today, but it just started storming really, really bad.
Yeah, it's coming out bad.
There was like thunder and then it like emptied up. It just opened up.
It's just coming out of the sky.
What is raining? That's our lavender. The stairs. The stairs. A puddle. A boot. A puddle. Betty, what's that? What about that? Puddle.
I've made this before using fresh apples. I've never made it with canned apples, but I don't have any fresh apples, and I have a can of apples that I would normally give the kids with their oatmeal, so I'm going to go ahead and just make this up. I'm making a caramel apple pie. Can't go outside, can't work in the yard, can't work in the garden, so I might as well make dessert, right? So I have this pre-made pie crust. I'm just going to open and dump a bunch of apple pie filling in the bottom. Ideally, I wish I had 2 cans, but this will still work just the same. Anyways, I'm just going to put this apple pie filling in there. I'm going to sprinkle it with some cinnamon, and then I'm just going to put some caramel apple dip over the top of it, and then I'm going to use the other pie crust to cover it up. And then I'll put it in the oven at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes until it just kind of turns brown on top, and then just let it cool off until after dinner tonight. Okay, so here it is fresh out of the oven. I'm just going to let it cool off until after dinner tonight, and James will be happy because he loves apple pie, and we are just keeping an eye on the weather. There's a bunch of tornadoes just south of my mom. So James got home. I told him, hey, I'm literally throwing the rest of these chicken patties we have in the freezer into the oven, baking them, making chicken sandwiches with the rest of our hamburger buns, and dinner is going to be just that tonight because I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather. And he said, honey, I want chili cheese fries and this and that, and here I am at the store. I just picked up everything, and I picked up some ice cream to go with the caramel apple pie I made earlier, and now I'm gonna head home, get everybody fed, get them ready for bed. They say that we're in the clear, but we don't look like we're in the clear based on the sky right now, so I'll show you that, and then I'm getting home. But I really don't feel like we're in the clear if I look at the sky. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on the weather, get dinner made, get everybody in PJs and all that, and just kind of take it easy. So that's the plan right now. Okay guys, this is what the sky is looking like on the way home. I am scared to death of tornadic weather, so this is making me really nervous. The weather says we are in the clear, so hopefully that is correct because this is Oklahoma and you never really know. But anyways, I'm going to get home. I'm going to cook a handful each of fries, tater tots, dill pickle chips, and mozzarella sticks, and then put the rest back in the freezer, and that's going to be our sides for dinner tonight. Super not healthy. And I also have some lettuce, tomato, and onion left over from hamburgers last night, so if anybody wants those on their chicken sandwich, they can have those. But that's just going to be dinner tonight, so we can watch the weather and have a relatively easy evening. James wanted queso and chili, which is already warming up on the stove, and then the kids are out of bread and butter pickles again, so I picked up another jar of those. I didn't video any of our dinner plates, but this is the caramel apple pie. It is much better with fresh apples, but it was still really, really good. And everybody just had a little cup of vanilla ice cream on the side of their pie. So I hope you enjoyed coming along with us today. And if you did, I would appreciate if you would give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I would love to chat with you guys in the comments below. Bye.